Hey y'all. So it's been a while since we chatted. Um, it's been a couple of months to be exact. Since I brought you guys along with me and just kicked it with y'all and checked everybody's temperature. So what's up everybody? It's Friday night. I mean if you like me, you just got off. Y'all, I'm sitting on my patio. I'm getting ready to light a bonfire, but I'm sitting on my patio. I got the whole setup here, as you guys can see. And I'm just cooling. I got my sage lit. I got some candles going, and we just gonna talk our shit tonight. Cause I got some stuff I want to bring you guys up to date on or whatever. Um, excuse me, y'all. I'm not trying to like be all digging in my eye and stuff on camera, but it's bugs and stuff out here, and messing with me. But yeah, we're gonna talk our shit or whatever, and we're gonna have like story time tonight. Tonight is gonna be story time, guys. Okay, because I got some stuff I want to bring to you guys' attention. Just want to update y'all on what's been going on with me. Of course, y'all know I'm good, but I mean, like, when I say I'm good, y'all excuse me. These bugs are like. I got the candles lit, I got the sage burning, and the bugs are still everywhere. So I'm gonna try to get through this without, like being all in my face on my hands and stuff. But it's gonna be a little bit difficult for me because y'all do understand that I'm not a bug person. I don't mess with the bugs, okay? I let the bugs do them, and I do me. And it's moss and all that stuff out here. Excuse me, y'all. So let me kind of bring y'all up to speed where I'm at. So, things been kosher lately. Things have been kosher. I had to, of course, reground and get back to it, and it's life. It's life. It's nothing that I'm going to say that should be surprising at this point because you guys have been with me pretty much throughout this whole journey. So I'm glad y'all tapped in tonight. Basically, guys, I had some really exciting stuff I want to talk about. I haven't talked about this in a while because I decided to just kind of let the journey take me where it was going to take me. And it's done just that. I mean, it's been tomorrow will be 1 year of celibacy for me, and y'all, I don't know how. Okay, look, be real with y'all. I don't know how. I don't know how. Okay, I don't know how I made it, but I did. We did. And I just kind of want to talk about like where I'm at, like how I'm feeling, some of my thought process, some of the things I've done to kind of, like I said, keep me grounded, and then at times when I wasn't as grounded as I felt like I should have been, to help me along the way, like what were some things that I did to, just kind of like sync me back, get me back in tune with myself so that I wasn't too far gone or whatever during this process. So as y'all know, I'm like hella busy. I'm always busy. I have kids, so a lot of the times when I'm, when I have things going on, when I kind of feel like a little out of balance or whatever, it's like, it's not an easy thing for me to like reground myself, but it's kind of like I've had to do it so many different times that it's like I know what to do to get myself back, in tune, back on track or whatever. And because I have kids and because I have so many other things that I'm doing right now, when I'm off track, I know that I can't stay off track for too long. So some of the things that I've been doing is just kind of like, I really had to look at things from a different perspective as far as why did I even go this route? Like, why I started this, y'all, it's not why I did do this, why I was able to stay the course. Not just with the celibacy, but mentally for me, I chose that. Like, it wasn't like I had to do that. I didn't have to be celibate, but I chose that journey because I needed to heal myself, and I didn't want to be with anybody in a state where I wasn't completely 100% myself, where I didn't acknowledge my own issues, my own trauma, whatever it might be. A lot of people don't like to talk about that, but y'all know I'm very transparent with you guys. I'm always an open book with you guys. I never feel like it's anything that I have to it's never anything I have to like hide. I just feel like we're in a time where I know my story can help somebody else, so I'm transparent in that way, because I understand that what I'm going through, somebody else might not have the courage to talk about, and because I do have a platform and I'm able to discuss how things have happened to me and how I was able to overcome those things, that can help somebody else in their transitioning process. So I'm very transparent. But yeah, I started out kind of just like, it was like a trial and error type thing. Like, I didn't really know what I was doing in the beginning. I didn't really know I was doing what I was doing in the beginning. I started doing this for a whole different reason than I'm doing now, like I said earlier. But one of the real reasons why I started doing this is because I started noticing like a pattern. I would have like times where I would be really, really, really happy and really, really good, but it was something still inside of me that just felt like unsure. You know what I mean? Like, I just felt like it was like a question mark, and one thing about me, I am a very curious person. I've always been that way since a kid. So if something is like, if I don't feel 100% about something, I have to like keep going until I get to the absolute like root of it. Like, I got to figure out what the heck is going on. And so when I started the whole like celibacy thing, I was in the process of really finding out who I was. And I mean, I've been on this journey for years, but you evolve. Like, when you say you're growing in your health and your wealth, spirituality, it's not a like one-time deal. This is like every day. So there was some things that kind of made me feel like, like, I mean, I like this, but that lingering like question mark. And it was some people, I like them, but I don't. I like them, but I can't be who I truly am when I'm with this person. I like them, but I can't really shine like I'm supposed to be shining, because this person is dimming my light, or I'm allowing this person to dim my light. And at the time, it wasn't even me really accepting accountability of the role that I played in it, because anytime you're around someone and the energy is questionable, that's just not something that you're supposed to be dealing with. Like, it's supposed to be dead. But of course, like everybody in life, you want to be normal. You don't want to be the person that's known for cutting everybody off, and you don't want to be the person that's known for, oh, she don't really fuck with us no more, or she's weird. Nobody wants to be that person, but I had to be comfortable being the person that cut everybody off. I had to be comfortable with being 100% myself, unapologetic for anything that came with, because that's who I was. And when I started this journey, of course, I knew that it was going to come with some things, but I wasn't aware. Like, y'all, look, I take y'all back a year ago, I had a fade. I have locks now, like, full on. Y'all see this, so y'all already know this is a whole process for me. Like, for real, this has been a whole process. So yeah, with some people that I lost along the way, but I really didn't lose anything. I actually started absorbing my own energy, and that's what this journey became for me with the whole celibacy thing. It wasn't just me not being with somebody, because of course anybody can do that, but I have to be with somebody that understands me, somebody that respects me, and somebody that understands that my mind is just as important as my body. Like, physically, you can do that with anyone, but when you remove the physicalities and you start thinking on a mental level, a spiritual level, everybody can't do that for you. And I wasn't being fulfilled. Okay, yeah, of course, sexually, that's a temporary feeling, you know, that will subside, and then afterwards it's like I feel stupid or I feel empty, and I just didn't want that anymore for myself. So I took the long way around. I took the narrow road and not the broad road that, you know, I'm sure everybody has taken. I've been, you know, down that path before, but when I discovered that it wasn't for me, I just couldn't do it anymore. But anyway, so many things transpired, y'all. Good in hindsight, but at the time when they were happening, I'm like, oh my God, everything is spiraling out of control. What is going on? You know, like, completely oblivious to the fact that when you start embarking on self-mastery journey, it's not like everything is gonna be good, you know. Like, set my expectations unrealistically to think that shit was gonna be good when, you know, I done opened up this whole like new path that comes with the light and the dark aspect of things, and everything ain't gonna be light all the time. But at the time I wasn't really of that understanding, but I I started walking it, and I started to embrace it, and I'm still embracing it. It's an everyday thing, like I said. But yeah, so many different things happen, guys. Like, in the beginning, because I've done a celibacy thing before. Like, I've been 9-10 months before, but every time I would get to that like 8-9 month marker, it was like temptations, you know what I'm saying? Like, me allowing myself to be in a space where I know I will be tempted. And this wasn't even somebody that deserved my body. I'm just giving myself away, you know what I'm saying? So this journey did come with an empowerment of loving myself, having respect for myself, treating myself the way that I know I deserve to be treated, so that when I do decide, you know, to allow love again, that it will be for all the right reasons and not just temporary feelings. Considering that I love myself, I will know how to love somebody else. I will know how to love a man that knows how to love himself, and we will be each other's equal. So yeah, this came with a lot, y'all. But needless to say, many times as I lost my mind, I gained 1,000 times more wisdom in every situation. I was able to maneuver and see things before it even started, you know, becoming a thing. I was able to, you know, I fumbled a little bit at times, but I was able to sustain. And that's what this game of life is all about. This is about sustaining. It's about turning your L's into W's, you know, because every loss, you know, is a lesson. Every loss is a lesson. It just depends on how you see things. So yeah, it was. I went through some things. But I'm very grateful to have made connections with people that weren't necessarily my family or that shared the same blood as me, but these people were like my, I don't like to say tribe, but they were like-minded, you know, they had gone through similar things. So we were able to exchange energy in the way of wisdom, and I was able to use some of their wisdom. They was able to use my wisdom and kind of like help each other and be a beacon of light along the way for the next person. And that's what the whole thing it really is about anyway. It's about setting a blueprint so that the next person doesn't have to, go through things unnecessarily. So went through all those things. I mean, I can count on, like, I told y'all these bugs are crazy. I can count on literally one hand how many family members, or I don't really say family, but people that have the same blood as me that I even associate with now. And it's not even a thing. Like, it doesn't, I mean, it it is what it is. It's not like I miss it or anything like that, because I am enough for me. My kids, my home life, this is what me and my kids are doing. So it's not like any of that is missed on my end. I have my own thing going, so I don't even have time to ponder about those things. And it wasn't like I just cut these people off. They really ended up just getting caught in the transition of me becoming someone else, and I no longer fit their narrative, and they definitely did not fit mine. So that's a word in itself. When you going somewhere in life, and it may not include everybody that you started with. It may not include your mom, it may not include your dad, it may not include some of your kids, just to be honest, because that's another story time too, guys. But it may not include all those people that you started out with, and that is because when you're going through a transitioning phase, old things have to fall away. If those old things don't fall away, then you continue to be your old self. There is no room for growth when you have all things old around you. You have to get rid of the old in order to gain something new. And so, saying that to say, like, going through this, it just took me somewhere else. Like, I feel good. I feel good. I feel energized. Honestly, not having those people around was the best thing that ever happened to me, because it helped me to understand my own strength. When you don't need anybody else, when you feeding off your own energy, anything that happens is all you. It's all you. It's whatever you put in, that's what you're gonna get out. It's all you. So yeah, this whole situation kind of helped me gain a perspective, to be appreciative of myself, to love myself more, love on me more. You can't depend on your family and other people to validate you. You have to be enough for yourself, and that's a lot. That's a lot for anybody, especially when you're used to having people around. Sometimes you're in a phase in your life where you actually do need these people around. You do, because you don't know how to be enough for yourself, so you need other people around, and vice versa. But I've always been a leader. I've never been a follower, so it was a little more easier for me, to pick up and just move forward versus worrying about what people was gonna think. I really didn't care. I didn't even cut these people off. They just didn't fit anymore. It's like I started building a new puzzle, and you can't put old pieces on a new puzzle. It just doesn't work like that. So that was one of the things, accepting, my new reality. Everybody just can't go. And then it's like, as far as like love, that's different. Love is not measured by, how do I put this? Love isn't measured in physicalities. Love is a mental thing. It's not touching and feeling. Love to me is energy. So, if the energy is right, I know that I'll have that again. But this time it will be organic. It won't have to be something that I'm forcing myself to stay in because I want it to work for someone else's benefit. If I want something to work, it's going to be because I want it to work for me and not anyone else. And that's just that. I had to grow up and really start saying, hey, we have like we have to grow up. Like, this is me talking to myself. We got to grow up. We got to make big girl decisions. We have real life stuff going on every day. We have kids, 5, you know. I have an 18-year-old, 16-year-old, 14-year-old, 11-year-old, and a 7-year-old. And they all females, and they watching everything that their mama do. So I'm not going to have my kids thinking that love is measured by how long you stay with somebody. The true test of love is being able to not be with a person and let them go and still love them from a distance. That's what love really is about. And so I had to learn that. But I was the one that I was distant from. I was distant from myself, so I had to get back to loving myself. Because I don't need anybody to validate me. So yeah, it's been that's what's been going on, y'all. Honestly, like the first like 6 months was like, you know, it was easy. I'm saying easy because I had other things going on, you know, that, I mean, okay, 6, okay, yeah. But, I mean, I got 5 kids, so y'all already know I've had 6, like, that's something that I can do, and I might not even have to ever do it again because I've done it so much. But that's a physical thing. I discovered that what I truly want is to be touched mentally versus physically. I don't need to have you to touch me physically. Make love to my mind. And that's where I'm at with that. So, in discovering what I really did want from myself, the expectations I set for myself as a woman, that kept me from longing for sex. Keeping myself in constant flow. I had so much, y'all, I'm sorry, y'all, these bugs is crazy. I had so much stuff that I needed to, like, work on internally, like, sex. I was mad about the fact that I was so, like, disgusted, y'all, with where I was, because I'm like, damn, I'm this old and I'm just now figuring this out. Like, I was today years old at 34 when I found out, like, sex isn't shit, you know? But that trauma, those underlying issues that you have, that shit is forever. It's forever. You know, sex partners, people that you lay up with, or people that you pillow talk with, those people here today, gone tomorrow. They seasonal, you feel me? But that internal thing that you got going on with you, that ain't going nowhere. And you can have a man and think you good, and then something go on in y'all's relationship, and then, you know, something triggers you, and that underlying shit come up, and then the relationship is over because of some shit that you didn't take care of before you started trying to deal with somebody else. You got to deal with yourself first. So I have been dealing with me. Long story short, guys, I've been dealing with me. I can't expect for anybody else to take on baggage that I have, issues that they ain't never been a part of, some of the shit they probably ain't never even seen before. You know what I'm saying? I can't expect people to do that. I can't expect a man to come in and save me. I gotta save myself. So that's what I've been doing, y'all. I've been working on saving myself, loving myself, letting go of toxic and I don't like to say toxic, but I'm gonna say that toxic behaviors. I've never been addicted to anything, but I had picked up a habit of smoking, and it was something that kind of, like, helped me to, like, I don't know, it kind of just helped me to just feel like I was, you know, doing something. I can't really explain what smoking was for me. It was like a comfort, basically, like a pacifier. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was like a pacifier. Something that I did when I felt, you know, a certain way. But I picked up a real nasty habit of smoking, guys. And of course, when you pick up habits, they're real hard to put them down. So I had to really, really be strong enough to put that down and realize, like, I don't need anything. I don't need anything. I didn't start this out with anything or anyone. This is all me. This is all my energy. And this is what's going on. So put that down. More level, thinking a lot more clearly now as far as like what I want for myself, what I want for my kids, what do I see myself. I ain't talking about 5 years from now. I'm talking about 3 months. I'm talking about 6 months. Yeah, that's the kind of time I'm on, because I don't necessarily deal in years, because shit is happening now. So we live in the now, and that's what I'm on. But yeah, it has been definitely, I would be lying if I told you that this was anything short of a miracle that I'm sitting here on this camera right now. Because when I tell you, I went through it. I went through it. Good, bad, ugly. Did it all. Went through it all. Went through it all. Still going through it every day. This shit ain't over. This is a process. So you have to embrace this journey. Like it gets better with time. Because I'm sitting here and tell you now, I'm not even gonna lie. I'm like, oh, shit is all good. No, it's not. It might look like it's all good, but it's not. But it is, because I won't allow myself to be defeated. But yeah. So anyway, back on topic. Tomorrow will be 12 months for me of celibacy. What have I learned? What have I learned? I mean, shit, I don't really know. I don't really know how to narrow it down to like a few. I've learned so much stuff, like I said, self-love, self-respect, being honest with myself and everybody around me. And I definitely learned this right here, because it's a privilege to be able to be around somebody that truly loves themselves, and they're truthful with themselves, and they're gonna be truthful with everybody around them. So my presence is a prison. That's a fact. I don't care how that sounds. My presence is a prison, and I had to start moving accordingly. Like, my presence is a prison. Like, I don't go anywhere where I'm tolerated. I'm only in spaces where I'm celebrated. And if that means that I'm in my own space, and that's why I have to be for now, because that's why I feel like I am celebrated, because I'm celebrating myself. Like I said, I'm truthful with myself. I'm honest with myself. I know who I am, and I cater to that. Then that's just where I have to be. If being at home is where I have to be 98% of my time, which that's how it is for real, because that's where the energy is the most pure. It's when I'm home. Other than that, I'm working. But yeah, being in my presence is a prison. I don't accept anything less than I'm willing to give. That's another thing too. I don't accept anything less than I'm willing to give, because I know how hard I truly do work when I really care about something or somebody. That's just that. I also have adopted the fuck it, like I used to be one of those people. Like, I used to always want things to be right. I want this to work that way. I want things to be good everywhere. But that's not realistic. It's not realistic. And I set myself up for failure so many times. If I had to just accept the shit for what it really was, instead of trying to make things always seem good. Shit ain't always good. It's not always good, and you will only drain yourself trying to make it look good. I did that. I've, in the words of Bobby Hemmett, been there, done that, got the damn t-shirt for it. I have done all of that. So yeah, that's another thing. Accepting shit for what it really is, and however it looks is how it looks. I mean, I'm not going to try to make something look a certain way to appease anybody other than myself. I know what's real on this end. Okay, next thing I learned. Accept people for who they truly are. That's a huge one, guys. When you accept the person for who they really are, no one can really be let down. You really can't be let down because you understood what it was from the beginning. That's just what it is. Accepting people for who they really are. Accepting you for who you really are. That's bigger than accepting somebody else, because you can't accept anybody else until you accept yourself. So accepting myself for who I really was, like I said, scared, and it was a mess. It was a mess, and sometimes it still is. But you live to fight another day. Yep. So accepting shit for what it really is. Just, hey, go with it. Whatever. It is what it is. It ain't what it ain't, that type thing. Patience. Patience is definitely like, listen, when I say patience, I'm not talking about like, oh, I'm good today and then tomorrow I'm looking for something to happen again. No. Again, energy that will drain you, like serious shit. That will really drain you. I had to learn how to patience. I used to have this little mantra that I would do every morning. I would get up for I did this for 3 months straight. I would get up and I would say this: I am grateful. I am patient. I am grateful. I am patient. I am thankful. Because I really felt like somebody owed me something. But that's not how shit works. Not only did I feel like somebody owed me something, but I just felt like shit should just be right now. And that it's draining to even think like that. Like, to even put yourself in a predicament where you're expecting things that again, are not realistic. It's draining. So patience, being able to be patient with yourself. And this is a really big one, y'all. Let me see if I can word this correctly. Celebrating myself. Big or small, a win is a win, period. Being able to celebrate myself, okay, what? So I'm sorry, y'all, this bugs. This is ridiculous. But okay, I'll give it a perfect example. When I stopped smoking, okay, you 5 days in. Now, I've stopped smoking several times. Like I said, nothing controls me. I've always had that mindset, but it's just one of those things, the more you do shit, the harder it is to put it down. But I found myself being 5 days in on my journey of not smoking, and I'm like, okay, it's 5 days in. Not even on no craving and shit, none of that, because I started replacing all of that smoking shit all the time I was spending outside smoking black and master shit. I started replacing that with cleaning my house, or, making a video, writing in my journal, doing my hair, beautifying myself, doing my skin regimens again, getting back into the swing of doing things for me, my self-care. So I said, well, 5 days, that's a victory. Victory is a victory. Big or small. You know what I'm saying? Who measures what a victory is? Shit, a victory is a victory, period. So being celebratory of yourself, but also loving yourself enough to be able to say, hey, it's okay. It's okay to not be okay. But when you are okay, and when you are victorious, celebrate this shit. So yeah, those are just some of the things that I learned, and I have to do that. Y'all, I'm not even telling you this shit I'm talking about now. I have to do this shit every day. This is sometimes I forget, and then I get frustrated. I'm like, wait. Before we get there, stay in your light. You did something good. Girl, you 5 days in for not smoking. Okay, good. That's a win. Be victorious. Stay in that victory, because there's more to follow that. So yeah, celebrating myself and learning how to be okay with not being okay, but not being too hard on myself. Because just as long as it took you to get into anything, whether it's a habit, whether it's a situationship, relationship, whatever it is, as long as it took you to get into some shit, it's going to, I promise you, it will take you even longer to get out. That's just how it works. But acknowledgement is key in all things. Being able to acknowledge, hey, this is an issue. But yeah, y'all. Like, I can't even tell y'all like it now. Now, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I'm gonna be real now. I'm coming up on the 12 months. Listen, it's so many times. Like, sometimes, of course, I'm a woman, you know. I have needs. I get that urge, you know what I'm saying? But when I do that, when I get back to that place, I don't know. And I won't have to, you know, have the urge for too long, because I'll have the right man to be able to satisfy that need. So I won't have to worry about that. And I'm woman enough now to be able to deal with who I am and be comfortable in who I am and be able to be a help to a man. Not in a way like you're helping him with anything, but just being able to just have that friendship, that relationship, that vibe, you know what I'm saying? That's what I want. But the urges, yeah, the closer it got to this like 12 months, y'all, the closer it got to the 12 months, I'm telling y'all, like, sometimes like, oh my God. But cold showers. I'm lying like hell, take a cold shower. I'll take a cold shower enough, like 2 minutes on cold. I have to take an extremely hot shower, but I would take I do like 2 minute, like, you know, to get my mind right in the cold. But yeah. But other than that, everything is what you make it. If you believe you can do something, you can do it. You know, that's just that. If you believe you can do something, you can do it. But yeah, so I'm just sitting out here, guys, under the stars. I got my alkaline water. Y'all, I love smart water. I drink a lot of smart water because I'm a genius. But I got my water out here. I have my sage. I got my candles. Let me show y'all some. Hold on. I don't even think I can show y'all this. Can y'all see? No, I don't think y'all can see that. Hold on. Look at it. Yeah, see that? I got my candles out here. I'm getting ready to start this bonfire. I'm trying to continue with this video before I start this bonfire, because once I do this bonfire, I'm gonna sit out here and relax and drink my water and do nothing. Just, you know. Hold on, y'all. Let me get us back right real quick. See this thing? This phone is heavy. Okay, there we go. But yeah, so it's been a journey, just like everything in life. Hold on, y'all. Excuse me, y'all. Can't let y'all see me sneeze. But yeah. And let me come in, guys. I want to show y'all my hair. 12 months ago, I had a fade. My allergies acting up a little bit, y'all, because I'm outside. Excuse me. Let me ask y'all something. Ladies, why when your lip gloss, when you got lip gloss on, right? You see that? Excuse me, y'all. Big indigenous girl problems with those lips, okay? We had them big juicy lips, but I was gonna show y'all my hair. That's why I was at. I'm sorry. My lips distracted me. So 12 months ago, y'all, I had a fade, okay? And those of y'all who really know me, y'all already know the kid is very versatile when it comes to this hair shit. I don't this is not what I do. I mean, it is now. But it wasn't. You know, I told y'all I had to grow up. I had to say, okay, we can't have rainbow colored hair and, you know, we're trying to be an adult. So I had to grow up, and I had to, you know, get with the program. The grown folks program, that is. But yeah, y'all, I have locks. I've had them for 9 months now. I started my locks a little bit after I started the celibacy journey. I started the celibacy July the 1st of 2022. And I started my lock journey September the 20th of 2022. So July, August, September, you see how shit go. started the cycle. Started working on myself. I said, hey, I'm gonna go ahead and take this lip lock journey and get locked in and see how they go. This body, as you guys can see, this body, I've always said this. I lost 2 pounds because I was smoking and shit, but fellas, nah, yeah, I lost a few pounds from smoking and stuff, but as y'all can, like, I'm not the biggest I'll get, y'all, let me be real with y'all, like, BBW wise, the biggest I have been is like 200 pounds, and that's when I'm like, I'm happy as shit, I'm in the house, I'm eating good, but the kind of time I'm on now, I'm keeping this thing tight and right this time, as you guys can see, so, yeah, keeping it tight and right, guys. Tight and right, I ain't gonna show y'all too much, but y'all see it. Keeping it tight and right, we're doing that. Our locks are growing extremely freaking well. Like, people see me like, oh my God, you have locks, oh my God, look so good on you. I can't believe you did that. You like to change your hair so much. People that know me know what time it is with these locks. So, yeah, anyway. The lock journey, that's been another thing too, y'all. While I've been doing this whole celibacy thing, I've been letting my hair grow and skin, you know, taking care of my skin, doing all that stuff. So like I said, I didn't really have too much time to really focus on the whole celibacy thing because I was too busy taking care of me from the inside out, you know, trying to keep myself on track with all of that. So yeah, so that was a thing or whatever. But yeah, y'all, let me pull y'all in so y'all can see what's really good. So y'all can see what's really good with the kid right now. Yeah, she got them looks. She lockalicious, and they're beautiful, y'all. Like, oh my God, I have locks, and then like 4 months after, September, October, November, December, January. Yeah, 4 months after I started, y'all, my daughter, who is a lot like me, she started. So she had her 6-month anniversary yesterday on the 29th. Her lock anniversary yesterday. She's 6 months in. I'm trying to get all my girls on, really, because this is what's up. Do you hear? It's nothing more beautiful than this, baby. It ain't a weave you can buy that look better than these locks, baby. You heard? These things nourished by the sun and water and oils, honey. Well, yeah, y'all. So the locks, got the locks going. What else? What else? Let me see. What else? What else y'all need to know? Ladies, drink plenty of water. I'm gonna tell you something. When I say this whole celibacy thing, like getting somebody else's, removing their energy. Now, you know, when you connect with somebody, that's a soul tie. When you sleep with somebody, that's a soul tie. You can't, the only thing you can do is just stop doing it, and, you know, that's damn near the only way you can get rid of that. You know what I'm saying? Canceling that contract out. I cut it off. Nah. You wanna? Nope. I'm good. I know what that's like. Had that before. I don't want it no more. I'm so proud of myself, y'all. That's the real reason why I came on here tonight. I want you, men and women alike, to know this. Like, you can do anything, like, and be proud of your accomplishments. Like I said, I ain't never say I couldn't do this, but doing it was a whole different story. But knowing that I went 12 months, I was like, oh, okay, that's what's up. Dedication to the cause of making myself better. This wasn't about nobody else. This is only about me. So being dedicated to healing myself and making myself better, that's how I really survived this whole thing, guys. That's how I survived it. So it depends on how much you love yourself. If you love yourself, you can stop doing anything if you love yourself. You can stop doing anything that's gonna disturb your peace if you love yourself. And excuse me, y'all. That's what I did. Got myself back on track. I'm super, like, I'm super proud of myself, y'all. I'm proud of myself, and you guys should be proud of yourself too, because you're only absorbing your own energy. Creatively, best place to be in. You come up with some of the best shit. Like, you can hear yourself, your thought pattern is clear. You don't have anyone else's energy flowing through you. That's only your shit. So yeah, proud of myself. 12 months in a few hours. But I will say this. I definitely, I've been getting ready for whoever this guy is, whoever this man is. I have been getting myself ready because, yes, of course, I want to get married and things like that. But, you know, like I said, I had to get rid of everything old in order to get something that I, never had. In order to get something you never had, you got to go somewhere you never been, and this is somewhere I never been. So I'm definitely ready for love and to love someone and to be loved. And yeah, I'm ready for that. I am. I am definitely ready for that. So when it comes, I'll be ready. When it comes, I'll be ready. But yeah, guys, that's really all I got. Things are looking up for the kid. The hardest time's over now. It's just everything else is just smoke and mirrors. It ain't even there, you know what I'm saying? They want to drag me back, but I refuse. I'd have been in hell so too long. I'm going to heaven now. You heard? So yeah, guys, that's where I'm at. Like I said, I'm out here, I'm burning sage, y'all, sitting out here under the stars. This is actually like a natural high. Like, I actually feel like I maybe smoked a joint or something, and I'm cooling. Like, that's how good I feel right now. I'm cooling off of that star energy. I'm just being me, guys. And you guys know what the name of this channel is. You be you. So, Unfiltered Beauty Unbothered. So with that being said, guys, I'm just gonna sit here, burn my sage. And y'all hear these crickets, they loud as shit. I think they're actually mating right now. That's why they're so damn loud. They're mating. The crickets getting, you see what's going on right now? The crickets are mating right now. That's what that sound is. It's a mating call for crickets. When they mate, they make that noise. Don't ask me how I know that. I'm trying to burn my sage, but I don't want to burn my nail, because I'm holding it. Y'all, I bought this sage like a week ago. And this one I'm down to. I gotta go get another bundle in the morning. I might go tonight. But okay, y'all, let me get y'all enough of my time. I've been on here for 49 minutes. My kids have been calling me. Oh my gosh, y'all. I'm sorry. This bug just flew like almost in my mouth. Excuse me. My kids have been calling me nonstop, texting me. They actually came out here, but I ignored my daughter, so she went back in the house. Sometimes you have to do that. But my kids have been calling me nonstop. So guys, I know it's been a minute since we hung out, but I have to get back to it. Duty calls, and y'all know I gotta answer. So with that being said, guys, I'm going to send you all health and wealth And self-love. Self-love and self-love, guys. Love yourself so that you can love somebody else. Y'all have a good night, guys. And I will check in the next time I check in. Y'all know how I do. Ciao.